This is the look we created. Let's go straight into this video, starting off by cleansing the face with the makeup. Moving on to the Mario Badescu spray to hydrate our skin properly, and then I allow it to dry out before applying my moisturizer from the Brega and omaricode. I also dry it out properly. I'm a fan of mixing foundation. I always mix 2 to 3 shades of foundation to have my client or bride actual tone. Yes, and I mix with a small foundation brush and then apply around the perimeters of our face. I enjoy applying on one side of the face before moving to the other side, and then I just push it in with a round foundation brush. Yes, this is what I usually do. I build from the down all the way up. Once I'm done with one area of the face, I move to the other area. I build from medium to full coverage depending on what the client wants. When I'm done with my round foundation brush, I proceed to using a beauty blender to press it on the skin, and then I apply my setting powder. Okay, what happened was that I didn't know it wasn't recording, so I lost footage of the highlights and contour I did, but it was just a regular makeup. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going to apply my setting powder. I usually dab on the back of my hand before placing it on her face, especially under her eyes, because I don't want any excesses over there so that the makeup doesn't break and under her eyes doesn't get to crease. So this is what I usually do. I just dab gently. I dab the excesses at the back of my hands and then blend thoroughly on the face. So I'm just going to set all the areas that I highlighted, and then I move in with the Milani powder from Milani pressed powder in the shade Deep. I apply this on the other areas of the face that was not highlighted. And then I'm just going to bake with that same setting. I brush out the brows to remove every excess product there, from foundation to powder. Then I'm a fan of brow pomade, so I'm just using the Edgar brow pomade in the shade Nubia to outline our brows and lightly shade. I'm highlighting our brow bones. I'm concealing our brow bones with the concealer shade I use in highlighting our under eyes. So I just use my beauty blender to dab properly so it doesn't crease when applying my eyeshadow, and then I blend with a powder brush. So I'm just going to lightly contour that area, the bridge of her nose down to her brows, because I did not do any liquid contour. I didn't use concealer to contour there, I didn't use foundation to contour there. I enjoy using the powder, a darker shade, a shade darker than her skin tone, to just blend out under the eyes down to the bridge of her nose. You can see the powder shade I'm using, not so dark. It's just going to be warm on her skin by the time I'm done. Blend, 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 blend. Done blending, moving on to my eyeshadow primer from the Ben 9. You would want to apply this gently and fast so that it doesn't crease. It's a beautiful base to allow your eyeshadow sit properly. I'll be using the minobeautyng eyeshadow palette. I went in with this soft brown first, but I think it was a bit too dark for our crease, so I went in with a lighter brown just to tone it down. And then I actually love blending one eye first. Like, I'll be done with the right eye before moving on to the left hand side using one same brush, and this brush is from Yangabeauty. It's a dual brush, one of my recent favorites. So you just want to blend that all in. I went in with a soft dark brown, same from that minobeautyng eyeshadow palette. And then this is another minobeautyng eyeshadow palette. This is the colorful one. I'm going in with that green. that green to soften the look. You can see how the eyeshadow pop even from a distance. I went in, added more to further deepen the green, the shade of green I wanted. And that's all in because I don't want any ash line, I don't want any demarcation. This is the Mirac, using the Mirac brow pencil. This pencil very black. It does the work, like it darken the inner and the outer corner of your eyes, the water liner, the liner, and it doesn't smudge. So I want to apply pigment. I'll use the pigment glue. I'll apply it first on the lid. I'll just apply a little amount on the lid first before proceeding to apply my pigment. Yeah, I'll do same on the other eyes, gently and a little, just a little. You can see how these pigments from MK Beauty just changed the entire look. Popping things. See how it's popping now. Don't you like it? Pigment. There's just something about pigment. Like it basically changes your eye game. So that's it. Just blend it out a little gently, and then I'm applying a gel liner from the Flawlessivy black gel liner. I also applied that on a waterline. So if you have a client that always cry, just tell them to look at the ceiling, like eyes up, to avoid crying. So I'm using the setting powder to sweep off the excesses. I always tell my client to do this, especially those of them that have smile line. Yes, I tell them to just pop their mouths a big smile, and I sweep off whatever fallout from the pigment. So I'm just going to use my Fix This eyelash from Cosmetics. Yeah, you'll be seeing me fix lashes with my hands. That's what I'm actually more comfortable with. In this makeup game, you just need to do what works for you. And using my hands to apply lashes over the years, it works wonders for me. Going in with the blush from TM Essentials. Just gently apply at the highest point of her cheek, and then I'll cool it down, I'll calm it down with my blush. So I use the classic blush palette. This is another beautiful Nigerian brand. I love their blush colors. Beauty by Jones. This lip stain right here bears my name, Mamus. If you know you don't have this, you better look for it to buy. Like, it's a game changer. It does a lot of magic. You can see how our lip is already looking transformed. Mamus, yes. Mamus, go get Mamus lip stain from Beauty by Jones. This brown there is one of my all-time favorites. And then I'm using their other shade from same Beauty by Jones, but the shade in Ephemera. Yeah, this brand, their lip stain, too good. Oh. As in any way you take understand them, you just need this brown, their lip stain in your box. If you never buy Mamus, are you seeing Mamus? Are you seeing Mamus? Are you seeing Mamus? And then I'm going in with their lip gloss. This lip gloss is also from Beauty by Jones. It's just the game changer. See it now. I've bought more than 5 of these, if not 6. You can see I'm still struggling to add. Don't they finish? That tells you this particular shade, eh? See her lip now. Smile, baby. Smile for me. Smile for me. Yes. Going in with a mascara from Beauty by Jones. This is another blackest black. Like, I need to zoom in for you guys to see this mascara. See, some Nigerian brands and they just know how to keep getting better. Like, they know what they are doing. I'm setting off with the omaricode setting spray, and I'll blend that in with my beauty sponge. We have come to the end of the tutorials. Thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Please remember to subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye guys.